want to be a recreational cyclist, fantastic. எங்கேயுமே யாரோட கேள்வி கேட்கணும். நம்ம பைக் ஏறுவாங்க, every weekend cycle பண்ணுவாங்க, வாங்க ஜாலியாக அரடைங்க போயிடுங்க. Finished. Recreational cycling is the most easiest thing available. You meet buddies. You can't call yourself a cyclist. No hassles. When you want to do events, that is when the problem happens. When you want to do long distance events, it is when a bigger problem happens. So tell me, sir, what is the question you have? You saw these people doing 600 and all. What do you want?
I want to be a recreational cyclist.
Safer side.
எல்லாரும் பிகினிங் வரதா சொல்லுவாங்க.
இல்ல பக்கத்துல வைஃபை செக் ஆமா நானும்னா ஸ்டார்ட் அப் வச்சி all we started as a weekend cycling only. 2008 cycling until 2 years. Sunday Saturday ஒரு 30 km ride. Sunday ஒரு 40 km ride. அதான் ஓடுவோம். We were recreational cyclists for at least 2 years before even we stepped foot into becoming a daily cyclist. That's the amount of time we spent in that area before we graduated. But now, அப்போ எங்களுக்கு ஈவெண்ட் நீங்கள் சொல்லலாம் எங்களுக்கு ஈவெண்ட்டே கிடையாது. ஸோ நீங்கள் பண்ணாமல் நீங்கள் வாட்டி ஜாலியாக ஓட்டிட்டு இருந்தீங்கன்னு சொல்லலாம். That also is a reason. But now there are so many events and people aspire to become a part of them. I am telling you, the events are not going to go anywhere. They are going to be there. So what is the great hurry in completing it this year? Why not next year? What happens if we complete an event next year? Is anything going to be taken away from us?
It's
Nothing.
you still have that. I mean that you have that. I mean think that okay, you are missing something.
What are you missing?
Nothing like that.
To be honest, engineering setting.
I think it is more to do with the group also.
Group also,
You know, our group wants to do
That's
private.
why I blame Roy. Which did all
Motivation. How they gonna into it?
That's the problem. Roy is getting with them years of fitness into the sport. See, that's the thing what everyone misses. The fitness, what he has is an amazing fitness. He's got it. He has accumulated it over many years. There are many people in Chennai whom we can see who have become instant success, but he has traced it back. There's a lot of their fitness. They are just shining up them, that's all. You must all have seen the Adidas advertisement. Lionel Messi. It has taken me 20 years to become an overnight success. And that's the amount of time an athlete has to put in to become really a star or something. இல்ல ஒரு வருஷம் எனக்கு ஒரு பிளான் கொடுங்க ஒரே வருஷத்துல நான் எல்லாம் முடிக்கணும் அப்படினாலும் பண்ணலாம். You can't do.
We have a time limit so short, we'll end up injuring.
Exactly. See, we don't see. When we are talking to a large audience, we go with safety factors. There will be fit people, there will be unfit people. All kinds of people are listening to us, right? So we can't say that you do no problem. We will guide you. You can't. And in these interactions, it's very difficult to understand what is the kind of fitness you have. What is your house like? What is the nutrition you are having? What is your sleep timing? நீங்க சொன்ன ட்ரைனிங் தான் நீங்க செய்றீங்களா? Facebook அக்கவுண்ட் எவ்வளவு தெரியும். கரெக்ட். இல்ல நான் இத பண்ணேன் போட்டோ வரலாம். 2 கிலோமீட்டர் ஓடிடுவோம். So we don't know many things. So what is the safe transition into life? This is right transition. Where you are really preparing your body to stand up. So your way of recreational cycling is a good thing. Enjoy the sporting with Saturday, Sunday, be religious. Just do that. And over a period of time, you will really learn the skills. And you are meeting people. When you ride with groups, you are trying to see how they ride. And you are learning new skills. Take your time. And then you decide what you want to do. The problem என்னன்னா சென்னையில இன்னைக்கு சைக்கிள் வாங்குறாங்க நாளைக்கு 100 km ரைட் போறாங்க. I've seen many people women doing that. Why a cycle today in the evening? At 8 o'clock the cycle is being assembled. Tomorrow I see that person at 5 a.m. start பண்ணி சைக்கிள் ஸ்கூல்ல பண்ணிருக்கேன். In the west 100 km they do, believe me, 24 weeks of training. just to do a first 100 kilometer ride.
Mm.
It's 24 weeks of training they do, and then only they do their first 100. They value their life
Just
more.
give away the cups and
Yeah.
pass on the class.
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah,
go
that
also.
will be better. Yeah,
Royal.
yeah, the idea.
எல்லாரும்
My goal was to do the Chennai triathlon in July. But swimming and running okay with me.
So how many years of fitness you have?
I've been swimming for last.
So for you, transition, see, the beauty in these three aerobic sports is fitness of one, we can use it in the other. That's the beauty of this. Your aerobic fitness, so normally 10,000 kilometer base, if you are runner, your aerobic fitness is already there.
That is why.
Then you need to pick up the cycling skills first. Because the muscle groups which work is totally different. Cycling is not a cross training of running. I don't know why that theory came. It's a relaxing thing. How can cycling improve running efficiency? I don't know. How can running improve cycling efficiency? I don't know either. Both are two different things. The muscle groups use are totally different. For runner or a cyclist running injury then he can't even cycle for next 3 weeks. It hampers. So for you, if you have the fitness level, all you need to do is the cycling skills, which is 90 cadence.
And the RPM at a heart rate, a base heart rate.
Whatever, see, how fast do you run? You run fast. What's your time? If a 10 kilometer time, what's your 10 kilometer time?
I do sub 1 hour, 55 minutes.
50-55 minutes.
Half marathon, the best was 270.
So,
And that too with very less training. Which I
then
Chennai only.
you can do your 90 cadence up to zone 3 in cycling.
Okay.
The cycling zones are 10 beats lesser than running zones. If you know your running zones, your cycling zones are 10 beats lesser than that.
Okay. So this, I think first I need to get a gadget for that.
Yeah, I would recommend that nowadays. It's safer. It's safer. But if you want to do it on field, the only thing is you should be riding. You should not be hard pressed for breath.
Okay.
You should be able to converse with someone if they are riding with you. Or if you're alone, you should be sing a song on your own. Without, so that is a good indicator if you want to really do it by sings. But then progression will be slower then because you can't optimize your training time. But you don't want to go for a it's fine.
I think from a haste, I didn't know anything about it. I just went there and bought a cycle with this Mantra one with this one. I think only that was right one. I just got it like that. So I replaced it just to get there.
You can try different cycles here.
I think it's better to train on the right cycle than the beginning.
Yeah, that's true. So you can start riding at try to be at RPM. Try to build that into the system. Because in Chennai, if you are doing a triathlon in Chennai, that will help you a lot.
I'm trying to do a cycle.
Nothing. These are fast. Since you have the fitness, you can get into fast. And what is the distance you are planning to do?
So actually, Chennai, I'm trying to do a round.
So 90 kilometers is the distance.
Yeah.
So your weekend rides need not be more than 100 kilometers. Maximum. Keep doing the 100 kilometers. Maximum. Don't even go beyond that.
So on weekday,
Weekday or 30 kilometers is good enough.
2 days.
3 days minimum.
3 days.
Because you have to train in swimming and you have to train in running also, right?
Each 35 rides, the 35 rides over the weekend, and long distance of 100 on the weekend.
Third day you go on 100. Because I don't think you will be able to spend more time on
Sorry,
2 days you can invest on 30-35 kilometers on the weekdays. Weekend you do a brick workout and be done with it. So that will at least optimize your run and cycle. Cycle and run.
Cycle.
Do that.
You get used to running immediately after cycling.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a different
that's
kind of run.
It's a very difficult thing to at least to the initial phase. The reason why she's asking you is on the day of the event, as soon as you finish your swim and your cycling, you won't even have the will to run. And your legs feel very heavy.
There is a duathlon before the triathlon, so you try that also.
Mongrels.
It's longer.
Mongrels, yeah.
Mongrels.
During the training, it doesn't even have to be long.
And in your training, I would recommend you go as fast as possible in these 2 weeks. Just build it up.
And whatever training what you're doing for the cycling, as soon as you finish, just even 1 kilometer.
Even a 1 kilometer run.
Just to get your legs used to that.
It's not necessary that we need to get a triathlon by now.
You can if you can.
If you can afford, yeah.
You can afford it.
Who knows, yeah, we may even put it on higher or something.
Triathlon, like,
Yeah, we are planning for that.
You'll be spending a lot of money.
Hey,
Right time?
what your interview is over, eh?
Yeah, it's over.
Start.
Yeah.
Help yourself.
பச்சி இருக்காது.
ஆமா இருக்கு நல்லா இருக்கு எப்படி
So you do faster and faster and faster. Right?
ரெண்டு ஐட்டம் இருக்கு என்ன உலக பத்தி
Okay. So 50% of the ride, 90 kilometers is your distance.
You guys take
Right?
it. I'm
The
just
distance what you need.
keep doing.
So keep your
இல்ல இவ்வளவுதான் இருக்குது.
weekday distance any day between 30 to 40 kilometers. Try to do it as fast as possible. On the weekend, do the 100 kilometers. So that will train you for endurance. This is teaching you speed. It will be a beautiful blend. Okay. The one, if you, in case,
Do a warm up and then start.
yeah, start building up. You have more time. July is your triathlon, right? I know. At least you are asking now. I am thankful. People will ask in June, I want to do it. What should I do?
I'm happy that I met Shashi today. I went to see the program.
சொல்லிடுறாரு
They also swim in the-
Yeah, that was.
The only thing what I would recommend in case you are training really hard, 3 weeks training, the 4th week has to be a rest week. Cut down on training. That will help you. And if in these 3 weeks, the next thing what I am telling is the progression in time. Suppose we tell that X number of hours is available to us in a year, and then we break it down into month. A cycle, a training cycle is usually 4 weeks. First week, let's say you do 7 hours of training. The second week it goes to 8.5 hours. The third week it goes to 10.5 hours, depending on what is the maximum you have allocated. The 4th week it is just 5 hours. Total rest. That's the time to spend with family. That's the time to sleep. That's the time to do your purchases. That's the time to go vacation or whatever it is. So once you have a calendar, you know your events, you know your travel commitments, you know everything. That's how we need to build it. 3 weeks progress. First week or second week persarano, second week or third week persarano. 4th week should always be lesser than the first week. Then the second cycle starts. The second cycle starts, which is the 5th week, is slightly bigger than the first week. If you have done 7 hours here, you're going to do 7.5 hours there. And then bigger, and then again reduce. This is the cycle. This is how it is. You progress. And all events cannot be a PB event. Cannot be. Only there are few exceptions who keep doing it, but all events you need to tell, okay, these are my target events. A peak usually lasts for 45 days. When you are in peak, in that 45 days, you need not train. You can keep on hitting on events after events after events. It will just be. So West Lainana, their weather dictates how their sporting cycle runs. So they only have a short window of summer of 3 months. All their sporting activities are there. So all the training happens through the 9 months, and these 3 months they don't train. They just go event after event after event after event, and then they go back into hibernation. Transition பண்ணுவாங்க ஒரு மாசம் இதுவும் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. இல்ல டோட்டலா they go out of the sport. They go to skiing, they go to trekking. They don't do the core sport for 1 month. And then they do the base, and then they build it up, and then they again peak, and then they race, and then its cycle starts. That's the typical cycle. So you need to say what is the number of hours you are going to give. And For you, you have to say, okay, what is the number of hours you're going to be doing between these three sports? For you guys, it's 2 sports. Then tally it with the event. This is my event. This is how I am going to train. I always have a yearly calendar. My calendar will be fixed. My weekends will be frozen. What distances I do. So, I go to there from Coimbatore. So, 3-4 months, every weekend I travel there. So, it will be there as a part of my plan. So, those weeks I know I don't take any other commitment. Problem happens when you are operating from here. Tomorrow you want to go on a long ride, your wife is going to call you for a cinema. What will you do? Cinema. Obviously. But if you share the plan with the family, there are chances that they also understand and start looking forward to the rest week. I mean, that's the catch you have to do. You have to make your family look forward to the rest week. In the rest week, if we want to get out every day, then who's not going to get frustrated? If we tell 4th week is yours, do you think anyone is going to object?
No, the problem happens is most of our wives are also working, so the 4th week they should be free to say.
You plan whatever is the 4th week. It's in your hand. It's in your hand.
What I was saying is, he puts up a plan and he sticks to it. It's very difficult for us to stick to the plan because stick to the plan. You yourself will have an appointment someday and you will get late. The entire plan goes for 6 months. 1 day or 2 days you miss continuously. On the 3rd day you start from scratch again, become day 1 or week 1.
That's okay. What you are reducing is the expectation on the event you have to reduce. You can't keep the expectation of the event high and tell I can't train also. No, I'm telling you.
That's what. That is right.
That's obvious.
No, if for someone
There is a plan event. You only 70% plan achievement. You know what the result is going to get. It is 50% better not to attend the event. If it is anywhere between 50 up to 50%, better not to attend the event. Why go to an event unprepared? Correct. So, there are all the reasons. We are all working professionals. We all have families to lead. So instead of feeling frustrated, if we have a plan, and if we tell to ourselves, if I hit 70%, I'm going to this event, that's a better way of thinking. But now, right now, you don't know what is the volume of work you are putting. Whether this volume of work is enough for you to do that event or not, you don't know. You are going with a daily all those peer pressures are there for us. We can't do anything about it. But at some point we need to.
Running, we followed the typical tempo run.
Intervals and LSD, yeah.
LSD. So 1.5 years or so.
Core strengthening.
Core strengthening in between. So running injuries per se were very less. But when we enter into cycling, it was a short term vision.
As I told you earlier, runner with the cycle here, no,
I took 3 months for my first 10K and 1 year for my first half marathon. First 1 year I didn't do half marathon, for 16, 17 So, but cycling was it was wrong, to be honest. Luckily, because of that fitness, major injuries.
Exactly. So, aerobic core fitness, all that will help you. It may not help you to improve in cycling, but it does help you to prevent some injuries. That's all. So, dedication in the cycling
That's why I wanted to have this session.
That is the only
That's
the only constraint.
That is a because you are not aspiring to do 100 kilometers. No, you guys want to do 600 kilometers. You aspire to do 100 kilometers. I will tell you the time needed for this. You need to invest, let's say, 3 days in a week, right? Weekday 3.5 hours, 3 hours is enough. Weekend 4 hours is enough, or 3 hours is enough. You can do a fast 100k. Guarantee. You want to do 600. Someone wants to do 1000.
That was about another 1,000 we said, you know. We will correct everything.
It is not advisable.
Not advisable.
I would recommend that it is really not advisable unless.
Sir, first சொன்னாங்க எல்லா சைக்கிள் வாங்கி அடுத்த நாளே 100 ஓட்டணும். There are people who done 1,000 riding for 3 months or 4 months. But the thing is, you can do it whenever you slowly want. அவசரப்பட வேண்டாம். For our fitness levels, 100, 200 was
சிலவெல்லாம் வந்து ரொம்ப
young age இருப்பாங்க. 1000 கிலோமீட்டர் அடுத்த நாள் திருப்பி ஒரு 100. அந்த ஏஜ்ல நம்மள வேற புஷ் பண்ணுவாங்க. விடுடா நான் கேட்க மாட்டேன். என்ன சொல்லல.
No, Candy sir and gang, they do hundreds. Like today they did like 2 hours 52 minutes or something.
Yeah.
So your question for bike fit is answered or still pending?
The bike fit is still pending.
Still pending.
Let me come to that. But I think I just want to understand, tell the training philosophy.
Yeah.
Only one thing is progression. Second thing is have select events. Go for those events. Be done with it. If there's no, if you want to do a single SR, absolutely I would say for you guys 6 months is good enough. Because you have the running efficiency, you can easily graduate into it. But only thing is, நீங்க அந்த 3 நாள் நீங்க cycling you need to invest in
Cycle
the
specific
proper
training.
way of training. You need to build a tempo not at the event.
Before.
Training. You should teach your body now what is tempo. Then you should do even 600 ton training much. The main training for that is back-to-back rides. You must do 3 succeeding days of hundreds. Don't worry about the speed. You should go Friday 100, Saturday 100, Sunday 100. What is it you are teaching your body? Recovery. You are teaching recovery.
And also,
You are teaching what is to be eaten. You are teaching your hydration. நீங்கள் Gatorade குடிச்சிட்டு Gatorade குடிக்க முடியல அப்படின்னு சொன்னீங்க. But our highways are filled with natural salts. You have orange juice, sathagudi and elani, for most of the time. Gatorades are to be used in the night when you don't have anything. So why do you do a Gatorade in the morning? Not needed.
Actually,
Only Gatorade.
Next one, the Gatorade வந்து நீங்க ட்ரைனிங்ல யூஸ் பண்றீங்களா? That's a question. If you don't use it in the training and you go ahead and use it only at the event, then that's a problem again.
And they were having consuming protein bars. Okay. During the 600. Get tried protein bars. அதுக்கப்புறம் ஏப்பம் வருதா? வராம
Actually, one more thing. I mean, so even when you're thirsty, we were told, I mean, don't sip water only like 5 kilometers once. Otherwise, your stomach will get bunched.
See, Aditya, you should do the longer distances in training. See, each person's body should
know your body.
சில பேர் வந்து வெறும் தண்ணியை வச்சுட்டு 400 கிலோமீட்டர் ஓடுறாங்க. Well, I know of people like that. ரோட்ல பிஸ்கெட் டீ தண்ணி. You think anyone in this room can do that for 400 kilometers? There are people who don't use salts at all. So you need to understand what your body is. And you have to do a 200 kilometer to understand what your body is. When you do a 200, you will understand what your body's needs are. And tune your nutrition and hydration plan according to that. See, drink before you are thirsty, eat before you are hungry, there are guidelines. அதுக்காக see, இது வந்து Western theory. ஏன் Western theory சொன்னேன்? They go at higher speeds. You guys are not going at higher speeds.
Yeah.
நீங்க எனர்ஜியை கன்சியூம் பண்ணாதான் நீங்க சாப்பிடணும். எனர்ஜியை கன்சியூம் பண்ணாம எங்க போய் சாப்பிட போறீங்க? அவனோட ஸ்பீட் என்ன தெரியுமா? நீங்க சொல்லுங்க சார், டிவிபி ஸ்பீட் என்னதுன்னு? 33 kilometers per hour அவன் ஓடுறான். That means he has to keep on sustaining energy. When he is riding at 33 kilometers or 35 kilometers speed, the carb stores in the body cannot last for more than an hour. It goes off. He has to replenish carbs. Body's ability to process carbs are also limited. Tappunu 200 gram carb போட்டா 200 gram energy மாறாது. It takes time for it to process, convert. There's a speed at which it converts. Right, so that is why at that speed, when they are expending, they will keep on munching these parts. நம்ம ஸ்பீடு காலைல ஒரு வாட்டி சாப்பிட்டா மத்தியானம் வந்து 3 மணி காலைல சாப்பிட்டா நல்லா சாப்பிடும் ஆர்டரில் பரோட்டா இல்லை இட்லி தோசை டீ சாப்பிட்டோம்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, அழகாக ஃபுல் மீல்ஸ் வரைக்கும் போகணும். ஃபுல் மீல் சாப்பிட்டீங்கன்னா அடையாளம் போகிற வரைக்கும் ஓடும். அங்கே சாப்பிட்டோம்னா நைட்டுக்கு நீங்கள் ஏதாவது வச்சு பசி வரையில் பன்னு கிடைக்கும், டீ பன் போகிறோம், சூப்பர் கார். So this is our reality. And we are driving at 22 km/speed. 22 km/speed ல என்ன burn ஆகும் fuel உங்க பாடியில?
அதுக்கப்புறம் படிச்சாச்சுன்னா என்ன பண்றது?
என்ன fuel? What is the fuel your body uses still? Fat is being used.
இதுல வந்து endurance போட்டு வர மரவள்ளி கிடையாது. boiled potatoes.
Our beer is kind of rather than riding.
Cycle of
One thing is, breweries are supposed to be fun. It is supposed to be riding, buddiness, togetherness, enjoying. அங்க வந்து beer அடிமா, wine அடிமா, நம்ம இங்க பரோட்டா அடிக்கிறோம், whatever, கம்பு கூடு சாப்பிடுறோம், ரவா தோசை சாப்பிடுறோம்.
ஒரு ஸ்பெசிபிக் இடத்துல தான் ரவா தோசை.
So there are two sources of fuel within the body. One is the carbs and one is the fat. So nama lower intensity level panela, fat is your consumption. So fat needs to be into you. So that is why neenga hotel la saapta nei potu saapidunga. Ask for ghee dosa. Chicken. Put more fat into your system when you are riding at lower intensities. When you are riding at higher intensity, pure carb or gels, these are the things which will sustain that intensity. So it depends on what you ride. Great. And in the 200s is what you are teaching your body to, both have to be used as fuel. Only fat fuel gona adu or source mela kudukadu. Body also releases energy at its own control. It will just not neenga nanchamariyala release panna. It has a prescribed method of release, and only so many calories at a particular hour can be burnt by the body. So, this is balance point. So that is what we need to understand. How much of time we can ride without eating. So that is why typically all training rides at low intensities are without having food. You don't take food in the morning, but you ride a pace. For example, your Sunday ride, when you do 100 km ride, you go with an empty stomach. So you're going to burn your fat. Even you have fat. Though lean you are, there is a fat percentage. That is what it burns for its fuel. So cardiovascular pattern. There is a muscular efficiency which needs to be built in. The fat and the carb theory, which we have, which two main fuel sources of the body we'll have to see, depending on what intensities we ride. So aerobic fitness irukradunala we build your tempos and higher range as 10 minutes, 15 minutes slots into your training, so that you train your body to ride faster. And 90 cadence is an optimal thing. It's a guideline. Okay, you will fall anywhere between 85 to 100. So have we covered all of these things? And the progression in the training plan. You start with the low week, second week slightly higher, third week. In either total running, everything you got to put in.
Include all these sports and
Yeah, that is
this intensity.
So no, that is the load your body is taking. Correct. I am purely a cyclist, so I will track only cycling as a sport. So you need to track all three. What is the time you are investing in all of three? And if you are doing gymming, that also needs to be added. Correct. And slow progression. You start with 5 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, rest week, spend time with family, then again go up. So keep on doing it. You know, 3-4 weeks are gone. Up to 2 weeks, body will remember, and you can catch up from wherever you left. Anything over 3 weeks, it's back to 2 cycles back. At least you are going 2 cycles back. From there, you will have to start all over again. Right? Your travel is there. You get hit with a bad flu or something, antibiotics take a toll on us. So as the training thing is being addressed well, you get an idea of what we are speaking. I know that it's too much of information to you, but it will all come to you when you are actually cycling.
So I tell you, it will all start with leisure rides. It will not end there. It will never end
That
there.
much you can be very sure.
Yeah,
Once
you
you
will
start,
never
there is
end
no
there.
stopping. Unless you get injured.
Yeah. We all started like that. It will never end at Asia Bay.
Even for most of the triathletes, cycling is their favorite sport. Because that's the only place where they can kill the time. The only place where they can make the time. Nowhere else they can make the time.
Triathlon, they spend more time on cycle. They try to increase the speed and that.
It's the most expensive sport as well.
Cycling is also very expensive.
Very